Well, hello again, everybody. Further to my adventures with my boat, I've now fitted a Raymarine 1000 Autopilot. I fitted all the cables and a lanyard to stop it falling overboard. I had to make up the pins to go either end to hold it. And I mounted it on the tiller, not like that, on the seat where it'd be in the way, but across the back, out of the way at all times. It fits on there and hangs on that little string, and when not in use, and then when I want it I swing the tiller arm over the back and clip her on, set a course and press auto. There's the lanyard that holds her from falling in the water. As I will say later on, I did test the magnetic effects there from the engine and everything else, and there was no effects. So she is in a perfect position to work. That's me and my inimitable fixings. Tape, more tape. But it works. That little clip there is to stop the fitting coming off at that end. String there is to hang it on when she's not in use. And the tiller, as I say, I often sit on the back of the boat, and I sit with my arm along the back of the boat, steering the tiller while it's in this position. I'll show you how I sit. I sit in the corner like that, steering her like that. So this is what gave me the idea of putting the Raymarine Autopilot on the back. I bought the Autopilot pretty cheap on eBay. It's an older one, as I say, but it's in perfect working order. It's now fitted, tried and tested. So I'll now send the feedback and thank the guy for letting me have it so cheap. There's the loop that holds that end on. That loop, you just push it and lift off. It's not a problem. The Autopilot can be connected and disconnected in a matter of 1 to 2 seconds. Now she's fitted, looking at her from on top of the deck, looking down at the small deck well, because it is only a small boat. You can see she's at the back out of the way. Yeah, and as you can see, the deck area is only small. Once you've got a few tools or a few bits and pieces on her, there ain't nowhere to walk around. So for me, that's a no-no. Me and the dogs want as much room as we can have. Seen from behind the boat, stood on the mud, tied out obviously. There she is. She sits there at the moment. She's sat there hanging on the loop and not connected to the tiller. In that position I can do what I want and steer the boat. I can either have the tiller at the back and still sit in that corner. Next day, as I say, on sea trials, I've got a little connector down at the bottom I plug her in at. I put her on standby. I get the boat on the course I want. I connect the Autopilot on at that point there on the back of the tiller and press auto, and presto, she was going like a dream. And in the calm conditions I'm in there, you can see she hardly done any movement. The only time she did do any drastic movement was when I walked from one side of the boat to the other. But being a small boat, the movement of one person from one side to the other does affect it. Yeah, our flag has seen better days. The PSL, the L's one suffered from the rain. PSL stands for Pete, Sam and Lyra. Sam and Lyra being my 2 dogs and my crew. Anyway, I did, before I fitted her there, I told you I did test for any magnetic effects, and not a problem. And there we are at sea, and she's holding a nice steady course. Must admit it is on a calm day, but these Autopilots I don't think are very good in really bad, strong conditions. Other than if you need them for getting your sails up and down, which is why I've got her. Note, the engines are now lifted up out of the water. And she goes well. I seem to keep up with everything else out on the water, even the racing yachts. The single-man racing yachts. Anyway, there's the Autopilot, there's the adjustments. She works great. As always, thanks for watching. Pete out.